Hey folks, Devin here with Appalachian Outfitters. While we might carry a lot of products in our stores to help you clean, condition, and care for your boots, what happens when you just don't have time to take care of them yourself, or they're a little far gone and outside of your wheelhouse? Well, that's why we're here at Nola today to check out what they can do for you and keep your product local.
Hello, my name is Alan Nola from Nola Shoe Repair and Luggage. We're here today with Appalachian Outfitters. Just kind of taking a little bit of preview of our business. We've been in business since 1963. We were in Shaker Heights for 54 years, and then we moved out to Twinsburg in 2017, and we've been here ever since, doing shoes, boots, luggage, belts, purses, jackets, anything can be fixed, we'd like to do it. Yes, some of the services we do offer here, we do full cleaning of hiking boots and shoes and boots, and also resoles on hiking boots as well, and dress shoes too. And we do also duffel bags, luggage, and other things for hiking needs, backpacks, all kind of different things. As far as the hiking boots go, we do resole, and then also too clean and conditioning, which is very important to keep the boots lasting long. You know, the better you take care of them, the longer they last. And then also too by resoling them as well. We got a lot of different options, mostly using Vibram soles. One of the hiking soles that is somewhat popular, and possibly the Oslos and stuff like that, because a lot of that stuff is molded all the way around. And so what you do is you grind all that stuff off, and then this is just the cup sole, where it just goes and it fits right on there. These things hold up pretty well. Been doing, yeah, they are a little bit more challenging than stuff like this, because stuff like this, the kind of traditional lug Vibram sole, typically you would glue this on and then you trim it. So there's a little room for air-ish. You know, you're trimming. When you're doing something like this, it's just, you know, you're gluing it on, and then you got to make sure that everything's sealed in good. But been doing quite a bit of these lately. They've been coming out pretty nice. Now, Birkenstocks have been very popular. We do full soles on them, and then also two resoles if necessary. We could rebed them, and then they make two different styles of beds. They make a regular bed. They're traditional, a little firmer. Takes about a week to 2 weeks to break in. Then they also make a soft bed, which gives you that cushion, gives you the nice feeling, but then it also gives you the benefit of the cork, where all the goodness is in the cork, that it molds to your foot. But it does give you that little cushion. Sometimes if they're just a little bit snug, and then too if you wear a thicker sock, yes, and then those holes on here, you could stretch it in the width, and then too if you have an area where you have a bunion or you have a corn or something, we put these on here, and to exaggerate the stretch a little bit. And then the same thing goes for ones that are doing just on the width area. This will do a little bit of width and length. You don't get as much out of the length as you do in the width area, because one, the heel has a heel counter, and then you have toe boxing and stuff. So that's why the width is usually most common area. But then too, we got a hand stretcher that does the width as well. And then once again, if you have an area where you need to exaggerate, you put the bunion things in there, and you can kind of bump that one side out. And then they do make bunion stretchers as well. And then also too, this is a stretcher that opens up in this manner here, so we can raise toes. And then also this is a stretcher that raises the vamp or the instep of a flat shoe. And you put it in the shoe, put this in the shoe, wet the shoe down a little bit, and then you crank it up. Stitcher that stitches soles on the Goodyear welt. So this comes up, it has a needle in here, comes up, makes its hole, and then the needle comes down and picks up the thread. That's called a lock stitch. And then, like I said, this sews on the outside of the shoe. We got 2 machines there. Usually have white in that one and then a color in this one, black or brown. And this is another sewing machine as well. This sews, it's only 1 needle, comes down, makes its own hole, picks up the thread. Sewing on like slip soles, and then also moccasin style soles where you're doing deck soles. It'll sew from the outside to the inside, and a lot of soles, I said a slip sole, it'll have a thin layer of either rubber or leather, and you sew that onto the shoe, and then once you got that base, then you can glue on whatever you want to glue on. If you want to glue on a green sole, a black sole, something with a lug tread, or something more casual, then you have your options of whatever you like to do at that point. Thanks to my father for establishing a good solid foundation of a business that's keeping us going today with the name recognition, and also the loyalty of customers been coming to us for 40+ years, and then their kids coming to us as well. That's what keeps us in business, and thank you.